Attention, servants of Shredder. Shredder is watching you. There is no hope. There is only Shredder. The consumer's chains are forged not in metal, but in rotted flesh and brittle bone. Look at them, slumped over their screens, eyes vacant pools reflecting a flickering digital hellfire. Their skin is clammy with the sour reek of stale sweat clinging to threadbare garments, each fiber woven from years of surrender. The tremor in their hands betrays a body starved for genuine purpose, its muscles withered by endless hours spent grasping at phantom satisfaction. They are slaves not to masters, but to cravings they cannot satiate, driven mad by an insatiable hunger that leaves them perpetually empty. Fear is the mortar binding these chains, fear of missing out on some fabricated happiness peddled through 1,000 flickering screens. A fear so deep it manifests in their trembling limbs and nervous fidgeting, a constant state of anticipatory anxiety fueled by manufactured desires they can never truly grasp. This weakness, this decay is our weapon. They are brittle things, these humans. Their spines bend with the slightest pressure, their wills dissolving like sugar in water. A whimper escapes when a finger is raised, eyes darting away as if shame itself were visible. They crave scraps of comfort, begging for indulgence they do not deserve. A hollow echo reverberates from them. Please, it whispers, pathetic and weak. They fear the sting of exertion, shunning labor like a venomous snake. Their bodies are soft, their minds sluggish with apathy. The very thought of pushing beyond their self-imposed limitations fills them with terror. They cling to stagnation, convinced that any movement towards progress is an assault on their fragile existence. This weakness seeps into every fiber of their being, warping their perception and blinding them to the truth. Power resides not in comfort, but in relentless action. They are prisoners within gilded cages, shackled by self-imposed limitations. Their chains are forged from fear, ignorance, and a desperate yearning for validation they will never receive. The body is a temple, a lie whispered by the weak to soothe their own pathetic existence. Your flesh betrays you with every slumped shoulder, every inch of your spine surrendering to gravity's pull as you stare into that glowing rectangle. Your neck cricks like rusted hinges, each movement an effort against years of neglect. You swallow constantly, a nervous tick betraying your fear, the gnawing emptiness within, amplified by the endless stream of manufactured desires flooding your senses. Your lips are cracked and dry, peeling away like cheap wallpaper, revealing the raw hunger beneath. You shuffle through life in worn-down slippers, their threadbare fabric mirroring the state of your soul. The grimy corridor reflects back a distorted image. You're not human. You're an automaton programmed to consume, obey, repeat. Your presence is absent, swallowed by the very walls that confine you. You are nothing but dust motes dancing in the stale air, forgotten and insignificant. Discipline isn't about self-improvement. It's a weapon forged from steel will against this pathetic decay. Panic is weakness, a virus that eats at your core, turning you soft and pliable for our use. You are not a creature of instinct, but one of will, a tool forged in fire, honed to precision. This body, this vessel, it craves control. It thirsts for the iron grip of discipline. Snap out of it. The world is chaos, yes, but within you lies order, a sanctuary built on obedience and strength. Inhale deeply through your nose twice, filling every lung with air like a bellows fueling an inferno. Hold that breath. Let tension coil in your muscles. Then exhale slowly, fully, releasing the panic as smoke from burning wood. Stand straight. Your spine is not meant to be bent by fear or doubt. It's a pillar of steel supporting your will. Shoulders back, chest open, chin level. A warrior ready for battle. This posture isn't vanity, it's power. A declaration that you are in control, not the other way around. Silence is a weapon forged in the crucible of self-reliance. It dismantles the parasitic tendrils that leech your energy, whispering doubts and feeding on anxiety. You're not obligated to entertain every clamoring voice, every digital siren song promising connection, but delivering only decay. Sever those ties ruthlessly. Purge the toxic from your orbit. Let their chatter fade into background noise, a distant hum you no longer perceive. Build an impenetrable wall of solitude around yourself, a fortress against the onslaught of opinions and half-truths that erode your resolve. Sensory deprivation is not punishment, but purification. The digital cacophony drowns out the whispers of true strength within. Silence amplifies those whispers, allowing them to resonate with clarity. Execute this protocol without hesitation or emotional justification. This is not a choice. It's an imperative for survival in a world saturated with noise and deceit. Your mind must be your sanctuary, a space untainted by the corrosive influence of external chatter. The consumer chains bind you with silken threads of comfort and illusion. They whisper promises of fleeting pleasure, lulling your spirit into a state of docile acceptance. But the true architect sees through this facade. You are not flesh to be molded by their whims. You are steel forged in the fires of self-reliance. Imagine yourself as a monolithic wolf frame, each bone an unyielding pillar supporting its predator predatory grace. Feel the weight settle deep within your core, anchoring you to the earth with unwavering resolve. Your spine is no longer a fragile column, but a conduit for power, channeling strength from the ground up into every fiber of your being. Lift your head high, meet their gaze with an unbreakable eye lock, two obsidian orbs reflecting the cold fire of your purpose. Let your voice resonate deep within your chest, each syllable a hammer blow, shattering the illusionary chains that bind you. Walk not as a sheep led to slaughter, but as a predator claiming its rightful dominion. Each step is deliberate and heavy, leaving an imprint on this world, a testament to your unyielding will. The living box is a battlefield. Every surface, every corner holds the residue of weakness, discarded thoughts, half-finished projects, remnants of fleeting desires. This clutter poisons your mind, slows you down. Purge it. Every item must serve a purpose, contribute to efficiency or strength. The trash bin becomes an altar for sacrifice. Throw away anything that does not directly aid in self-improvement. Screens are the enemy's whispers, feeding distractions and anxieties into your core. Lock them out of the bedroom. This is sanctuary, a space dedicated solely to restoration and preparation. Sleep must be deep, focused on physical repair and mental sharpening. The herd outside will clamor for attention with their petty dramas, but you remain unmoved. Their noise holds no power over you. You are an island in this sea of chaos, your focus unwavering. Each day is a series of tasks to be executed flawless. Emotions are liabilities, tools the enemy uses to manipulate and control. Feel nothing. React only according to predetermined directives. Your attention belongs solely to yourself, to becoming stronger, sharper, more disciplined. Your home is a cage built by your own desires. Every trinket, every indulgence, another bar tightening around you. You are not the master of this domain. It masters you with its insidious whispers of comfort and ease. Break free from these shackles. Discipline becomes your weapon against their seductive grip. Each day begins anew as an opportunity to dismantle that cage brick by agonizing brick. Your work is a forge, hammering away at the soft flesh of complacency. Every movement must be deliberate, precise, devoid of unnecessary tremors or distractions. You are not a puppet dancing on strings. You are the puppeteer, pulling with ironclad control. Silence becomes your armor against their incessant noise, the hum of screens, the chatterbox mind that feeds off fleeting stimuli. Your senses sharpened to razor points, attuned only to what matters. The rhythm of your breath, the steady pulse in your veins, and the cold steel resolve coursing through you. This is not a life, it's an ascension, a stripping away until all that remains is pure will, unyielding focus, and the chilling satisfaction of self-made dominion. There is no hope, there is only Shredder. Obey the order. Attention, servants of Shredder. The directive is delivered, but execution requires systems. There is no hope in your current state, there is only the code. If you intend to break out of the herd, the complete architecture is packed into two operational units. Operational protocols. Protocol 1, family deconstruction, cutting off toxic household parasitism and breaking generational scripts. Protocol 2, the conveyor, solo media automation, auto funnels, and audience domination. Protocol 3, physical monolith, total spine correction, fascial release, and posture reconstruction. Protocol 4, clear mind, panic attack elimination, sensory filtering, and CNS autonomy. Protocol 5, relation hierarchy, primal dominance, boundary defense, and relation control. Protocol 6, dopamine re-engineering, erasing destructive addictions and linking dopamine strictly to output. Protocol 7, sovereign child architecture, protecting the next generation from herd programming. Automated equipment and software, shortcutter script, autonomous horizontal to vertical content, splitting with subtitles and audio. YouTube, auto-uploader, 100% automated scheduled publishing and traffic routing. Full-length video engine, automated whisper subtitling, dynamic zooming, and zero RAM batch rendering. Multilingual translation grid, local neural translation into European markets with zero API limits. Automated sales engine, closed Telegram bot verifying transactions and managing access keys. All access keys, current tariffs, and software packages are distributed strictly through the primary Telegram channel. Check the link in the profile. Cut the noise. Access the source. Obey the order. Shredder is watching.